Hello everyone and welcome back to Classic Cricket Matches. Today we are continuing our highlights from the 2008 Asia Cup. This game is the Pakistan versus Sri Lanka game, which is from the second round of the Asia Cup that took place in Pakistan in 2008. The entirety of this Asia Cup was actually held in the city of Karachi of Pakistan, and in this particular game Pakistan had won the toss and elected to field first. The captain of the Pakistan side was Shoaib Malik, who had been appointed captain just a year prior, and Mahela Jayawardene was captaining the Sri Lankan side. Before we begin, I would like to ask you to please all press subscribe and like, as it would really help this channel. And without further ado, please enjoy the highlights.
That was in the air, but he has picked up a boundary. He has started off in styles. Kumara Sangakkara, a bit of width outside the off stump. Well, he's going to do it all day long, Sana Jayasuriya, if you keep on bowling him outside the off stump. He loves them there. He's off the mark.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You cannot bowl here to these two, and particularly Sanath Jayasuriya. So much time on the surface, short and wide, and lucky he didn't go for six. He's got into those pads and has been punished for four to finish the fourth over. Not a good start either. He's gone for seven, Rio. It's 22 without loss.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout. Given. What a wicket for the Pakistani team. We were talking about a good start by the Sri Lankan batsman. How about this one? Pakistan picking up Sana Jayasuriya early into the innings. This should give them a lot of confidence to compete in this game.
Well, he had a shout turned down on the very first over. This one, Tony Hill, no hesitation. Look at the movement, and he's hit behind the crease, so it's an easier decision for the umpire, and no doubt about it, it's smashed into middle stump quite comfortably. Great appeal, and there's the finger being raised. Jayasuriya goes for 8, 22 for 1.
Poor delivery. Raw Iftihar has to react.
That's nicely played. That was a little wide, bit of room there for Mahela Jayawardene, and he smashed it through the cover.
It wasn't a half volley. If you take a look at this shot, it was just played through the line of the delivery. That's runs, that's through. Chase for Afridi. These are fast outfields here. But he's got to it. That's good effort. He saved the boundary. Side. That is a stunning shot. He is into position so quickly. No problems with putting that one away. Far too short. No pace at all from Rao.
Well, both these batsmen. That was wide. That was a wide delivery. Enough room there for Mahela Jayawardene to punish it through that cover point region.
How did I know that that's going to happen? Just when I was building up Pakistan, just that hint of room, and
Goes for the cut shot, taken at point. Misbah Haq takes a stunningly good catch.
Yes, Tanvir does it again. Perhaps a little too close to the body to play that cut shot. But a good catch. Pakistan have been fielding well this afternoon. And so the wicket that they wanted, the Sri Lankan captain is gone. Mahela Jayawardene out for 29. And Sri Lanka now 62 for 2.
Wide, goes for the drive, finds the gap. Lovely shot through the offside. His first boundary, and a good one.
Yes, that's typical Kapugedera. He's not afraid to play his attacking.
Nicely struck.
Hardly seemed to have hit it, and that ball has raced away from the fielder. Kumar Sangakkara. Short delivery has been put away nicely. Wristy and in the gap for 4. Another effortless shot from Kumar Sangakkara. 84 for 2.
Yes, that last delivery with absolutely no effort at all. Played a good straight drive earlier on, but this time on the back foot it was short, down the leg side. He knew where the fielders were, that's what was important. There's a fine leg, there's a deep backward square leg, and he's put it right in the gap between the two.
Oh, well, that was a good hit. There's no doubt about it. Convincing stroke. First 6 of the game. Roy Iftikhar under pressure.
Well, he's on the march. Thanks very much. Beautiful bottom hand, and the execution evident there with just so much control. Look at that. He hoisted that from about...
Few runs. It'll be buys, 4 of them. Poor delivery from Shahid Afridi. Ill-directed delivery.
And that's got up, I tell you, that's got up big. It has gone all the way. 50 partnership comes up with that 6. 23 overs gone, 117 for 2 now. Moment, Pakistan need a wicket. They really do. With these two going so well. And go upstairs here to have a look at this, I think. Whether it was saved or whether the body was touching the Salman butt, the foot and the hand at the same time.
And they're not trying to make them happen. Oh, what a stroke that was. Of the first delivery of Shahid Afridi's 5th over. He's not a reluctant batsman to use his feet. Manufactured that stroke, and it was indeed a good-looking stroke from Kapu Gadera.
He's gone for the sweep, and he's got a boundary for it. Wonderfully placed. Now, this is the class of Sangakkara. It brings on his 50. He knew exactly what he was doing, placed it perfectly.
That one in the air. There's a fielder coming under it. I don't think he'll drop it. Easy, not a problem for Yunus Khan. He's a safe hand, and the first wicket from Mansoor. He's jubilant.
That's the power of the leg spinner. Young man has succeeded in breaking this partnership. 88 of 92 these two had put on. In his 10th ball of his international ODI career. The slog sweep, didn't get a hold of it, top-edged it. It was in the air for quite a while, and Yunus Khan, very experienced. He had that covered. 3rd wicket falls. Amjad is jubilant. Kapu Gadera leaves for 43 of 58. It's 150 for 3.
That's wide. That was a wayward delivery, and it's been punished. And I think this ball deserved a boundary, and it's been hit for boundary. 30 overs gone, 159 for 3.
Came too close to the wickets, Shoaib Malik. His hand hit the wickets, and maybe that's what disturbed his line. But it was an awful delivery to be bowling the last ball of the over. You want to ensure that you don't go for a boundary in the last 2 balls that you bowl in an over. Take a look, he comes close to the wicket, and that's what disturbed him. The top edge is going to run away for 4. No chance whatsoever. Little unlucky. Top edge could go anywhere, but on this occasion it's favoured the batsman.
Well, I can't believe that went for boundary. Nicely swept. Used the pace once again.
That has been smashed. Slightly short outside the off stump, and that's beyond the boundary.
You cannot bowl a ball like this to a man who's been there since the start. It was a juicy short pitch delivery outside the off stump. He could have hit it anywhere he wanted.
So far, he's given away. Make it 44. It's 199 for 3. Here he goes. Slog sweep. Placed it right. And he picked up 4 runs for that effort.
Yes, yet again, he played that sweep, getting his front foot right down the track, hitting it.
Another wrong on, but this time it was just to perfection by Sangakkara. What a great shot that was to finish out the over. It's 232 for 3.
Great adjustment in the footwork. He took the first step, then adjusted the second step so he could get that front foot out of the way. And hit it square. Not easy to hit square when you're coming down the track, but he did it well. And Chamara Silva has given him great support. That has been back cut for 4. Very nicely played, a smile on his face. He's got a boundary off the very first ball of the over.
Use the pace. Chamara Silva. Shot delivery. Just backed away slightly from the stumps. That's it. Sangakkara gets to his 100. His 9th 100 in international cricket. Second against Pakistan.
It's been a fantastic performance by Kumar Sangakkara. He's held this innings, he's kept his partners going, played some glorious strokes, 9 boundaries, 1 6. Strike rate of 104.2. And he's been out there for the entire 3 hours that this innings has lasted.
You can smile, Sangakkara. It was a great innings. Big shot. He's walking. Timely wicket for Pakistan. Chamara Silva was looking dangerous. And once again, it's Sohail Tanvir who has picked up the wicket.
Yes, he's been the pick of them for Pakistan. Sangakkara has done it with the bat, but Sohail Tanvir, what a great bowling performance from him. Just a little outside edge, and Chamara Silva doesn't wait. He's gone for 46. Sri Lanka 243 for 4.
There's that charge, finds the gap. Brilliant hit. It is a good bat.
It's definitely a lot heavier than the one he was batting with. Not much of a wrong with the delivery. He was right at the off stump and picked it up beautifully. You expect these sort of shots in the last overs, and he's been there since this game has started, so he's seeing that ball like a football.
Makes room, doesn't connect. In fact, he connects well enough. Mid-off was up in the ring. It did appear as if it has hit the upper portion of his bat, but the ball flew across very quickly and almost carried for a 6.
That's a good hit, and no ball's been called. I think it's not the foot, it's the man in the circle. I think there were one less man in the circle. That's why it's been called a no ball, but nicely struck. Almost carried to the boundary for 6. Bowled him. Little cheeky there, Sangakkara. I was looking to use that fine leg boundary, but nicely bowled. Quick delivery, a yorker length, and hit the stumps.
Fielder was up in the ring, so he was looking for that paddle sweep to earn him runs and hit the off stump. 4th wicket for Sohail Tanvir. He can afford a smile because he's been a real star for Pakistan in tough situations and conditions. He's really bowled splendidly well. Kumar Sangakkara, fantastic 112, 271 for 5. That's gone up in the air. 6. Misbah Haq gets the ball back into play. Is not convinced. Referral will be made. Raif Takhar's first ball has disappeared. Tushara got it up the middle of his bat. Misbah Haq thought he was in business. Tried to yes, I think it has hit the skirting. That'll be a 6. That will be a 6.
Even Misbah Haq knows he's not really sure about if it's a 4 or 6. It's been called 4. Not really.
Once again goes for the shot and it clears the field. 6. Shoveled it. Brilliant shot. Lot of bottom hand. And once again it was effortlessly timed by the left-hander. Maybe it was the right thing to send him before Tilakaratne Dilshan because he's turning it on now.
Excellent shot. It's very, very hard to get under the ball when it's really pitched up. And he really stood on his back foot and punched it.
Hits it hard. There's a fielder there. It is brilliantly taken by Wahab. It was a skimmer. That ball was travelling. 5 wickets for Sohail Tanvir. First time he's picked up 5 wickets in his one-day international career. Now that really was a special catch. Under pressure, that was hit extremely hard, and he could have easily lost it in the backdrop. Wahab took a stunningly good catch.
Well-deserved wicket. I thought really checked the batsman because the batsmen are expecting the slow delivery. Nicely taken. Well-deserved 5-wicket haul for the young Sohail Tanvir. Tushara goes for 28, 288 for 6.
Dilshan with a cracking drive. There's a fielder there. He's got no hope in the end. Strongly driven. Tilakaratne Dilshan. Important boundary coming just at the right time.
That's an excellent hit. It was there to be hit. At the last overs, you can't afford to bowl those half volleys or length deliveries even. And that was nicely smashed through the cover.
Bowled in. Cleaned him up. Tilakaratne Dilshan was looking for a wild heave over mid-wicket. Missed the ball. The ball hitting the stump. So Wahab Riaz keeping his cool. Has picked up a wicket.
Not convinced with the length of the ball, but he's got a wicket. It was a length ball delivery and looking to hit it over mid-wicket. Got an under edge onto the stumps. Dilshan goes for 8. It's 298 for 7.
Last ball's been put away for at least 1, if not 2. They'll come back for the second. Challenge the fielder's throw. No, only be.
So an excellent century by Kumar Sangakkara, who was the opener for this game, despite losing wickets all around him, helped ensure Sri Lanka to reach a total of 302 for 7. The majority of the wickets were taken by Sohail Tanvir with his first ODI 5-wicket haul. Unfortunately, I apologize. I only have the highlights from the first innings of this game. Again, a lot of these highlights were downloaded onto my computer a long time ago, so I only have bits and pieces here and there. So I'll just give you a brief description of what happened in the second innings. Pakistan had lost their opener Salman Butt for a first ball duck. And despite some handy contributions by the middle order, unfortunately they could not go past 238 runs, and they finished at 238 runs for 9 wickets at the end of 50 overs. The main bowler for Sri Lanka being Ajantha Mendis, who picked up 4 wickets. This was Ajantha Mendis's breakout year, where he just broke out onto the international scene and was actually the star of this Asia Cup, as I'll explain later. That's it. for today. Hope you enjoyed these Pakistan bowling highlights and Sri Lanka batting. Until next time, I'll be bringing you more highlights from this edition of the Asia Cup. Until then, please take care and goodbye.